Neighbors and investigators are among those taking the stand today at the federal hate crimes trial as it continues for the 3 Georgia men who killed Ahmaud-Arbery.
Joe Ripley spent the day listening to the testimony and has the big takeaways for us tonight. Joe?
Yeah, good evening. The prosecution here trying to prove the 3 men convicted in state court of murdering Ahmaud-Arbery did so because he was black. Today, the prosecution asked each witness to walk the court through the day the 25-year-old Arbery died, February 23rd, 2020.
Ahead of today's court proceedings, we saw the families of Ahmaud-Arbery and the defendants walk into the courthouse. Lee McMichael, the wife of Gregory McMichael and mother of Travis, entered the courthouse in Glenn County. Ahmaud's father, Marcus Arbery Sr., and others were seen praying outside the courthouse. First to take the stand today, a neighbor close to where Ahmaud was shot. The neighbor says he was in his house with his wife and baby when he heard 3 gunshots. He says he was aware of all 3 of the defendants but did not know them personally. The neighbor told the court it looked as though none of the defendants expressed concern for Arbery as he was lying on the ground. The second witness of the day also lived in the neighborhood where Arbery was shot. He thought Arbery appeared suspicious at first and called a non-emergency police number, but the neighbor later told the court he could have just been looking around a home under construction during a Sunday afternoon jog. A Glenn County police sergeant was the 3rd witness of the day, testifying to graphic photos of Arbery lying on the ground and other evidence markers on scene. The GBI special agent in charge of this case also took the stand, walking the jury through the day Arbery died.
You lay the foundation. I mean, one of the critical elements is that they caused the death of Ahmaud-Arbery. Then the question becomes why.
Legal expert Paige Pate says the defense was not very active in questioning today because it's difficult to dispute the very facts of the case.
It can be dangerous to try to extensively cross-examine one of the lead agents in the government's case because he's going to argue with you and the jury's likely to find the agent more credible than the defense lawyers.
As for the strategy the defense could possibly take, Pate says they can try and find inconsistencies in these expert statements compared to that they made in the state trial. But he did tell me it's a long shot. Coming up at 6, why this part of the trial can be so painful for each family inside of that courtroom. Sheba.